Hey guys, welcome back to the Arrow 404 podcast. This is Arian, and I'm here with Leah.
Hello. I
Uh,
almost started growling like a dog.
yeah, I saw. You're gonna hear background noise from me on this podcast because my dogs have been locked away all day, and now all they want to do is play. So I'm just gonna apologize ahead of time, but hey, it happens. So yeah, today we're gonna do answer more questions. I believe we're also gonna try to guess American slang and British slang and see which ones we're better at.
Yeah.
And I just already feel like we're gonna fail at the American ones. Like we've heard them, but I don't think we actually know what the hell they mean.
I'm a terrible millennial. I have no idea what slang.
You didn't even know what, like, oh, see, I haven't seen him in a minute, like that's
I was
a
like,
really
what is
common
that?
one. Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is that? She goes, like, you haven't seen in a while. And I'm like, then say a while. Don't say a minute. A minute's like I just saw him like a minute ago. Like, oh, really? Is he still here? No, this was like weeks ago. What the fuck are you talking about? All right, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Good?
I'm cool.
You're
I'm
right?
good. I just
Are you sure?
fucking hate Gen Z. I fucking hate them. Anyways, continue.
Okay. So yeah, so
No,
before
I'm
we
not
get
done.
into it-
What the
okay.
fuck is lit? What is lit? All right. I don't get it. They're like, yeah, that's lit. And I'm like,
Just means that it's awesome.
is it on fire? Like what?
Yeah, it just means like, oh man, that's cool. Like
Oh, what's the one that
But
dead
it
ass.
doesn't- it
I
doesn't-
hate dead ass.
Nick and I say dead ass all the
I
time.
hate it.
It's
I
because
hate
we're
it.
from but Glens Falls says it a lot, but lit, it's a slang term for intoxicated for over a century. More
Right?
recently, it has acquired the meaning exciting, as well as bordering the meaning along the lines of
You
excellent.
can't. That's like taking fly from the 90s, which I use a lot. Like, yo, that's pretty fly.
Yeah.
And now saying, dude, that's fly, as in you're racist. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it'd be
Yeah.
like if they took
No, I
that
get
word and
ya.
changed it. You can't
Yeah.
take lit, which is already used as something, and make it something else. Fuck
Right.
you, Gen Z. Hope you all die in a hurricane. All right, I'm good. I'm fine.
So, anyways,
How was your day?
all right. So I was at work, right? So I got a funny story. So Max and Nicole are coworkers of mine, and so we all go out to lunch together. And we were sitting out in the parking lot. Now Max and I are leaned up against his car, and Nicole is inside her car eating. I just want to set the picture for this. So we I'm trying to. Sorry.
No, I'm
So-
away from my mic, so I'm gonna go.
Oh,
Go
okay.
down to my chair, so I tilted my
Um,
camera.
So anyways, so we're outside, we're just outside, right? And there's these group of girls, and I'm in Albany, so they are colored girls, right? So I'm like, whatever. And I mean, most of the people down there are.
When you said
And-
Albany, I thought you meant like they're gangbangers, and I was like, fuck.
But they're younger girls, a group of them, right? A gaggle of women, if you will, and they're all at least our age or younger. So they're all at their cars. She starts yelling about something, so I just thought there was a fight. I mean, typical. You look over to see what's going on. So I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, whatever. I noticed that she's just bitching about someone in the store, so I'm like, okay, whatever. So then all of a sudden, Max and I are talking, and we hear this like crunch noise. So two cars hit, and we look over, and one car was going to pull out of a parking spot, and the other one. So in the parking lot, imagine that you got the parking spots, and then the like way for the car to drive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go up and down. Okay. So one is going to pull out, and the other one is coming up. The one pulling out smashes into the guy who's going, down the way, whatever you want to say.
We got a rain alert.
Yeah. Oh, trust me, mine's been popping up nonstop.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I look over because obviously we hear the crunch noise. So so Max and I look over, and we're just watching, and I'm also watching to make sure no one was actually hurt, like not, a pedestrian didn't get hit or someone got injured, whatever, because it sounded bad. Like when we looked over, it was so bad that Max and I expected like crunched cars, someone bleeding, like that's how bad it sounded.
Wow.
But we look over, there's nothing. Like we didn't even see any dents or scratches or anything, and they still called the police, and we thought that was hilarious. But anyways, so as I'm looking that way, watching them, these girls, are standing there, and they're still putting groceries or doing whatever the hell they're doing into their car. And the one girl apparently was talking to me, myself and Max, because we were both looking, and we didn't realize it. And she's like sitting there screaming across the way. So I look over at her, and they're probably, let's say, where we're parked, there's a line right? So there's more parking spaces, and then they're the other one over. So
Right.
just to give you distance. So anyway, so she starts screaming over something about where's your mask, and I thought she was like talking to the guy who was working. I figured maybe she knew him. And I look over and I see that she's making eye contact with me. So I, with my hand, I kind of went like that because I was like, what? You know, like I didn't know what she meant. And she's like, she goes, like that, and throws her hand up and is mocking me. And she's like, what the fuck are you staring at? And then starts like yelling and swearing at us. So no shit. Okay. And the story gets better. So no shit, like Max out of nowhere, like goes, what the fuck are you talking about? We're not even fucking looking at you. Don't even start shit. He starts yelling and I'm like, bro, holy shit. So I'm just like, we're not fucking looking at you. I'm like, bitch, I'm looking at the accident that literally just happened in her line of parking, by the way. Okay, I just want to put that in perspective. So I was like, I'm looking at the car accident that just fucking happened next to you. So she's like sitting there staring at me, and then she turns around and sees the two cars collided. So like all of them run over to go look at the cars, and I mean like are standing like right up on the cars, like looking at them and stuff. So Max and I are laughing, and I'm just like, "Fuck you talking to?" And I'm like, "Bitch, I'm not the one you want to start a fight with." So like we start laughing and everything, and
Your cat.
which one?
Very interested in those fish over there.
Oh, Jonovich, his cat tree is right over on the other side. That's why.
Oh, I was
so
like,
anyway,
I'm about to see a slaughter.
Yeah, there's only one in there. It's fine.
Okay.
And that one, anyways. So, anyways, so he starts yelling at everything. And we're just laughing about it. And then I tell him, I'm like, dude, I was like, he goes, I'll throw it down. He's like, I'll punch a bitch. He's like, equality. And he's going on. And I'm just like, all right, man.
Equality.
So I started laughing. And the whole, like, what I thought was funny is I told him, I was like, dude, I was like, you got to understand, like, I'm so used to my friends being docile. I only have one other friend, and that's Leah, who would have like done anything, and we would have had to stop her because she would have been like, "What the fuck are you talking about? You want to start shit? Because there's about
I would
to
have
be
been like,
shit."
I would have gone down a bad path. She'd be like, "The
I
fuck you
know.
looking at?" Be like, "Bitch!" Like,
But that's what I was telling him. I was like, so it's so funny. I mean, because she would have started a fight to the point I would have actually had to stop her. I was like, so it's really funny that you just like jumped in there. He's like, fuck yeah. He's like, I got your back. He's like, I'm down to fight. He's like, fuck everyone. And he starts going off, and I'm laughing because I'm like, I literally have like, don't get me wrong. Like Josh would like defend me, but he's not like us. You know what I mean? Like you kind of just fly after like, I'll beat your ass, and I'm just like, keep talking. I'm gonna beat your ass. He's kind of like, nothing happened, you know what I mean? But it was just so funny because like I was telling him, I was like, yo, Leah would have started a fight. Like she would have been halfway across that parking lot by now. So
I would have threw her towards the accident.
I know, but it was so funny. So anyway, well, the only reason that I brought up the fact that they're colored was because I'm sitting there thinking to myself, would she have said anything to me if I wasn't? And I'm not trying to start like a political thing. I'm just saying, like,
because
you know,
would you have with
exactly like would you have said anything to me if I wasn't white? And I'm sitting there thinking, and I'm like, you know, so to bring a funny story kind of down, I'm sitting there thinking, like, you know, I'm not horribly mad because I understand, you know what I mean? I get what's going on and whatever, and everyone's like up in arms right now. But I'm sitting there like, who the fuck are you to fly off at the handle at me? You don't know who I am. Yeah. And I was like, and you're not really helping the cause of, you know, whatever, by just yelling at random people just because you're fucking uppity about something. Yeah. So that's what Max and I were talking about, you know? So like, yeah, so it was just super funny though. Cause I'm just like, so we go back in and the kid that's in my aisle, he goes, hey, was that girl yelling at you? And I was like, yeah. I was like, she thought I was staring at her, but I was looking at the car accident. He's like, oh my God. He's like, yeah, I heard her start yelling at you, and you and Matt and you and your friend started yelling back at her. He's like, I thought you guys were gonna fight. And I was like, I'm not gonna lie, I try to like I'm kind of timid at this point. Like I try to tone myself down. I was like, unless I have to. I was like, but it's a good thing that, you know, Max was there and not my broski, because there would have been a fucking fight. And like so that was So that was my day.
I would have started grabbing shit in the store and throwing it at her.
Just
to distract her and tackle her to the ground. But then
I was just so mad. Yeah, I know. And that's what I'm saying. Like, but that's what it kind of brought into perspective. I'm like, would you have said anything to me if I wasn't white? But then again, she was kind of yelling at everybody. So it kind of pissed me off because I'm like, okay, well, you're like not helping yourself of seeming like a good person. So now I just automatically don't like you and want to smack you. But yeah. So anyways, that was my day.
It sounds more eventful than mine.
Yeah, well, what did you do?
Sleep.
Did you have a dream of fighting with somebody?
No.
Oh, I figured you had a dream that we were fighting.
No, I had to think back. No. I never have one dream. I have multiple, and when I wake up, they mesh together, so I can't remember what the first one was about.
Right. Oh,
All I know is that someone was trying to kill me, and I killed them first, so...
Well, that's
Anyways,
all that
so
matters.
today we're going to go right back into British and American differences.
All right, go.
Okay, so we've talked about this before, but America, why is the water level in toilets so high, and how do you not end up with toilet water on your hands when you're wiping your ass? It's A-R-S-E. It's ass.
Arse.
But, yeah, it's ass.
Yeah.
2 questions. One, no, I got 3. One, how long is your ass
Right?
to sink into the toilet?
I leaned in to get into this. Did
Right?
you notice
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
I was like,
2, question number 2, why are you sticking your hand all the way down in the toilet? Just lean forward.
Normal people lean forward.
Yeah, why are you just going to plunk?
Yeah.
That's my second question. And third, why is it arse and not ass? Because that doesn't even line up to the actual name of the anatomy, so...
Yeah, they just always said it. That's
Anyways,
their version.
I'm over it.
All right, what's next?
Sorry, this one went into, like, mathematics. A British toilet has been designed to use less water, using only 1.28 gallons per flush. But American toilets use 3.5 to 7 gallons per flush.
It is way too much water.
It is way too much water, but...
No, you need to go.
Step down.
Yeah.
Let's see. I still think it's weird that it's legal to advertise prescription medicine on TV here in the U.S. Do they not?
Hold on. If you can't, I know you guys can't see me, but Leah can. I'm thinking. I'm loading. You know what, though? Yeah, I don't remember. I didn't watch a lot of TV over there, but I don't remember seeing shit constantly. Like, you know how it's like, oh, you have depression? Take this depression med that'll possibly make you more depressed, but, you know.
And here are the side effects.
Death, depression, you know, but yeah, no, I remember one of my favorite commercials was for a drink, and that's about it. And like, you know, what shows are on, things like that, like typical ones. But yeah, I really don't remember even seeing a lot of food commercials either.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
We do have a lot of prescription medication.
And food, if you think about it.
And food. We do have a lot of food.
There's a lot of that.
Speaking of food, I'm a Brit in America, and what is your obsession with ice? I asked for a drink, and it was 50% ice. Over where I am, they don't give you ice unless you ask. What is up with your obsession with ice?
That is not us. We actually... fun fact for anyone thinking about coming to America, when you grab a drink from a restaurant, fast food place, whatever, and they're giving you ice, ask them for only a little bit or none at all, because what they're doing, and this is actually a typical business thing, what they're doing is filling it up mostly with ice because the displacement takes, you know, place there, and you're getting less soda than you normally would.
That even makes me angry.
Yeah.
I always ask no ice. Like when I go to Taco Bell, I'm like, yeah, can I have a Baja Blast? No ice, please.
Yeah. Or you can
because
ask
then
for
if you let the
light or
Baja,
little.
if you let your drink sit and then
Yeah,
you
it
forget about
melts.
it, it's like watery, and I hate it. I hate it. It's not soda. I want Taco Bell.
My mom's making me stuffed shells or meatloaf. I can't remember what we decided on.
Oh man. All right. Interesting. Why do you call juicy bits in juice pulp?
It's just what it's called over here. It's the same thing.
They call
but
it
just
juicy
call
bits in the UK?
Yeah.
Get the
Yeah.
fuck out of here.
Yeah.
That's hysterical.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
it's just difference in, again, you know, just difference in slang terms, if you will, and what we call stuff. But yeah, it's the pulp, because that's what it is.
That's what it is. It's pulp.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah.
I just like that. It's just
And Americans can't handle juicy bits, you know, like orange juice with juicy bits, you know, like Americans aren't going to be able to handle that. They're not. They're going to
I
think
just
it's
think
some
it's funny
fruit
that
gusher.
we have the actual term, and they have the juicy bits.
Yeah.
And then, like, they're
Yeah, I
asking
know.
us, go fuck yourself.
You got the fancy one.
Yeah. I'm gonna silence this. Okay. Paying with credit card. When did paying with a credit card become so complicated? They swipe it for the payment, then swipe again for the tip.
I don't know what they're talking about. That's not it. I mean, maybe that's weird. We don't do that. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe back in the day, like when credit cards first came a thing. The only thing that's actually different now, though, because now you can put the tip all in one transaction. But the
Yeah.
only thing now that's different, we're actually getting chips over here, and England has been doing that for a really long
I
time.
can't stand the chips.
Yeah, that's all they have. They don't even swipe over there. So
I
like,
hate when my chip is scratched and it's like, can't read, can't
Yeah.
read, can't read. I'm like, I know I have money. I know I
Yeah.
have money.
yeah.
And I'm just like, can I swipe it? They're like, no. And I'm sitting there like, fuck this shit. Like, do you have an ATM? No. Fuck.
But yeah, that's a typical thing. So that's the only thing that's different is not a lot of places, or a lot of places are still doing chip and swipe, but they're trying to turn over to just chip like England has been doing for a while in most countries.
Some of these are a little annoying. So this next one is, why not just walk everywhere? And then their explanation is, we just want to walk. How can it take hours to walk in America when it only takes a third of the time in Britain? It's only a short distance. Just walk there.
Their difference is too, one, you guys also have a trail, different ones actually, like the ways, like Jurassic Way, things like that cut through country. So it cuts through farmers' lands and things like that. And so you're actually being able to take a shortcut. A lot of people actually don't know this. In America, you can't do that. It's trespassing no matter what. So
You can
if
be shot.
Yeah, exactly. So like, say I wanted to go to Leah's house and I wanted to walk from here. I could just take the road, which would take a little bit longer. But I could also, there's a cornfield, for example, right across my way. If I was able to, I could walk across that way and cut across all these yards and everything. But here in America, you can't do that. And you can actually be arrested and or shot for that. Like, so, I mean,
Yeah.
typically you're not going to get shot, like, because that leads into a bunch of shit, but you can be arrested and or fined for that. So yeah, so that's the difference is like when I was over there, we would go for walks. We would walk to all these different towns. We would walk for hours on end. And like, if I did that in America, I probably could have gone from Glens Falls to like, I don't know, Albany and back and like a bunch of shit, just to give you a perspective of like how
Damn.
far we would walk. But that's because they're cutting across, instead of going from, point A to point B to point C, they're going A to C. We can't do that here.
Damn.
Well, the bike trail. There we go. The bike trail for America, that's almost like what they have for their ways, except the bike trail would cut through farmers' lands and people's backyards more than what it does now. There you go. That's for
Okay.
the Americans.
Root beer. What is root beer? Whoever came up with that idea. Root beer is a soda and it is delicious.
Actually, they don't like it because that's what their cough syrup tastes like. So,
What?
Yep, their cough syrup tastes like root beer, our root beer flavor in America. So, that's why they won't do it. And I didn't believe Alex when I went over there. So I actually did try some, and it straight up tastes like fucking root beer. And it was
No, I'd be
disgusting.
pounding that.
I
I'd
fucking
be
hate root
pounding
beer.
it.
I know you would.
I
You
love
would love
root beer.
it. But like, I fucking hate root beer. So
I'd be
like,
pounding
yeah.
that medicine down
Yeah,
so
he
fast.
does not like it. He does like, if I remember right, a lot of them like birch beer, which is different from root beer, and that's an actual, like flavor, a common flavor. But yeah, their cough syrup tastes like root beer.
My God.
Mm-hmm.
Same colored money. Why are all American dollars the same colors? We need to look at each one to know how much it is. What a waste of time.
Yeah,
You have
there's
to
a
look
different
at
color.
you have to look at the color anyway. So fuck off. We look at numbers. You look at colors. Oh God.
Yeah, they're just saying like, because when you could like over there, you could reach into your pocket or open your wallet up and take your wallet out, and you can just go for the pink bill, and you know that what that is. So instead of having to like shuffle through your wallet, that's what they're saying.
I think it'd be the same for me. I'd be like, where's the pink
it
one?
would,
Where's the
because
pink one?
we're not used to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we're not used to it, so it would take forever for people to get used to that.
$1 bill and $1 coin. Why do both of these exist? Why not just keep one kind?
We don't know. Trust
I don't
me, we don't know. Like, it's just a lot of people collect coins, and the dollar coins are usually made out of gold, if I remember right. Like, they put special ones out, so that's why. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
We don't
Sickeningly
use them.
Yeah, I mean, I use the dollar coins when I get them.
Well, when
That's
I
because I
get
feel
them,
like a
but
pirate. I'm
yeah,
like, yeah, here's my gold doubloons.
yeah.
Sickeningly sweet. Why is everything smothered with so much sugar? It just makes all food so excessively sweet because we love
Trust me,
sugar.
we know. Yeah, it's a thing. Sorry, Jonovich jumped on something.
You're good.
Sugar, it's America, so like that's how you keep people going and keep them going to the doctors and whatnot. You know, everyone's got a sweet tooth, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Drive-through everywhere. So many drive-throughs. Do Americans really have less time on their hands? It's more just convenient.
It's more convenience. Like, you know, I thought you were trying to catch my smoke.
No,
Because I
was
literally
trying to-
just blew it to the screen and you did it right at the right time, and I thought you were trying to blow it away. That was fucking hilarious.
No, I was trying to catch a fruit fly.
But yeah, no, it is more convenience. And like, you know, you got to think parents' perspective too. If you got, you know, you got a kid, especially right now during COVID, it's hard to take the kid into anywhere and wearing a mask and blah blah blah. So it's much easier to go through drive-through.
That and it's called
Handicap
fast
people.
food over here for a reason.
Yeah,
Fast
Exactly.
paced. You got people going in, you got people in the drive-through. You're serving two
yeah,
places at once. Get that food out of there.
yeah.
You know, just that. Too many condiments. There's a condiment for everything. There's ketchup, mayo, mustard, ranch. Oh, ranch sauce? It's just ranch. It's not a sauce. Sauce is different.
They don't have dressing like we do.
It's not a sauce. Ketchup, mayo, mustard, ranch, horseradish, barbecue, wasabi, and hot sauce. And that's just a few.
Yeah.
Because we love flavor.
Like the only thing
We're
that they
Flavor
have
Town.
on their table was hot sauce with that. I can't remember the name of it, but it has the Mexican lady on it and the like cork, the wood top.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
I'm sure
yeah.
you've seen it. They have that one on all their tables. Well, at least for Witherspoons. Hey, he's yelling at the cat. Sorry.
You're fine.
So at Witherspoons, and they also, I want to say vinegar, but obviously for fish and chips.
They don't have barbecue?
They do, but I never tried it because it was like disgusting. I don't like I tried it once. Yeah.
They're missing out over here. American breadsticks and UK breadsticks. One is a small baguette, and the other one are long, thin, and crunchy stick. Which breadstick belongs to whom?
I'm not gonna lie, that was super confusing.
One is a small baguette. The other ones are thin, long, crunchy sticks. Which breadsticks belong to whom?
Yeah, I'd have to see pictures.
I'm gonna
Of,
assume
like-
there is no picture. It's just saying.
Yeah, that's what I mean though. Like, I would have
Okay,
to see
so American
pictures.
breadsticks, I'm gonna assume are the thin, long, and crunchy ones, and then the UK ones are probably the baguettes.
The baguettes, yeah.
No, that's
yeah.
stupid questions. Electric kettle. We already went over this. We don't
Yep.
use them. Liquid tea. We already talked about this. We don't use tea bags. College sports. We already went over this. College sports are big over here for some reason. High school graduations. Why is there even a graduation ceremony? In the UK, students just go to pub and drink off their last exam.
Well, because they can't drink at 18 over here, so college
Yeah.
parties are just another party to celebrate a moment in your life,
Yeah, and graduations are like a
major milestone.
yeah.
Yeah.
Biscuits versus cookies. Why are biscuits called cookies? We already went over this. Get over it. Biscuits and gravy. We already went over this. Get over it. Still lemonade. Lemonade isn't fizzy in America. I think we talked about this.
There are some fizzy ones, but the typical lemonade is not fizzy.
24-hour groceries. People go to groceries at dead of night. Don't Americans sleep? It's called
Well,
Walmart.
You got to remember, people work overnight shifts. Like, you know,
Yeah.
that's a thing too. Or like, you know, people who work during the day or whatever, and like us, you know, like we'll be out and be like, oh shit, let's just go to Walmart and buy some shit at like 1 a.m.
Yeah,
But
I'm
yeah, for the most
hungry.
part, no, Americans really don't sleep.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
The different meanings of how are you. When the British ask another person how are you, they really want to know. When Americans ask how are you, it's considered small talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because a typical, like, I mean, you know this, you met one, but like when you would ask Alex, like, hey, how are you? He's like, all right, you know, and that's pretty much just like, hey, all right, how are you? You know, that it's just like, yeah, hi. Because he said that we would be weird over there because of us saying like, hey, how are you? You know, just a general small talk, like, hey, how's it going? You know, whatever. Saying that over there, it's like weird for them because they, you know, just in passing, for example, like when we see a cashier and we go, hey, how's your day going? Or hey, how are you? You know, it's supposed to just be like, oh, I'm doing great. Or they make small talk and that's it. If you did that over there, they'd be like, what? You know, like
Why do you
I
want to
did it
know
a
my
few
life?
times. Pretty much, yeah. They're just like, what do you want, you nosy bitch? Like
Yeah, over here it's, hey, how are you? Good, yourself? Good.
yeah, that's it.
That's it. It's just basically like, hey, what's your mental state at right now?
Yeah.
That's
and
literally what it is.
It's just
Hey, how are you?
general
Not good,
niceness.
dude. Oh,
Yeah.
shit, me neither.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, yeah, it's just general niceness. So British people aren't nice. Got it? I'm just kidding.
On it. Okay.
On it. Check. Laundry room. The British keep their washing machines in their kitchen.
Yes.
The Americans have a room dedicated for the washing machine, dryer, laundry supplies, and even a folding area for the clothes. What do you mean your kitchen? You can't wash clothes next to food that you're making.
You can, and they do.
No, that's weird.
Like usually where our dishwasher would be, that's where their washer is. And then I did think it was kind of weird too, but just because I haven't seen it, but their washer is there. And then a majority, like they had a dryer, but she usually used the clothesline. A lot of them use clotheslines over there.
That's so weird. How am I supposed to tell the difference between a dishwasher and a washer machine when I'm drunk?
Well, there is a huge difference. One, it shows you it still has the glass in the front like our washers do.
Oh, okay.
So like yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like
I
that
know
at
you
all.
don't. I'm sorry.
Exclusive tax. Why can't Americans include tax in the price already? Why does
Trust
it have
me,
to be
we know.
separate? This is. Are you there?
Hello?
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 Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I don't know what the hell that was. Like all of a sudden everything just
Yeah.
went
I got
like
a
that.
notification saying Zoom quit unexpectedly. But then
Yeah.
it launched and I'm still recording.
And it said you were the host. I don't know I mean, unless there's a storm somewhere.
Probably.
And we're losing power or internet.
Probably.
Yeah.
But anyways,
that was
tax,
so weird.
Yeah, I don't like that either. When I'm like, yeah, it's probably this, and then it comes back, and I'm like, fuck, man, that's a lot more than I thought it'd be.
Yeah.
Free refills. Fast food places love to offer this. You get free refills with every order. In Britain, you get 1 cup. That's it.
Yeah. Yep.
I would
So
not
here-
like that. I feel
yeah.
like I would unintentionally steal a lot. I'd like walk up and be like, shh, you can't do that.
Most of it's
What?
behind the bar. And
Oh,
and I didn't really, the last time I went into McDonald's once when I was over there just because I really wanted to see if it tasted different, and they have banana milkshakes there. That's like on their menu. So I got one of those and I tried a Whopper, and like their soda machines are behind the counter. They don't even have them out.
wow.
Yeah.
Extreme AC. The British people don't understand how American stores are so cold. They sometimes have to resort to bring in their parkas during the peak of summer heat because it's just too damn cold inside stores.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't
I mean,
know.
that's just, we like being cold. We don't like the heat. Well, most of us don't. And when we're shopping, we just want to be comfortable. So if it's cold, it's, you know,
It's
I don't know.
comfortable.
yeah, you're not trying to get out because you're sweating to death.
What the hell? Americans celebrate Easter with egg hunting. In fact, it's so popular there. But apparently, they're not very big on chocolate Easter eggs. So confusing. The fuck we aren't. I love chocolate Easter eggs. We have chocolate bunnies too, where you bite the ears off.
Yeah. I can't remember. I remember they explained this to me before, and I can't remember what exactly they were talking about. I want to say he was talking about the Kinder eggs, which were illegal in America.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
why
they
we
were
couldn't
illegal
do
for a
it.
while.
Yeah, so I think that's what they might be referencing if I remember right, but I could be wrong.
Let's see. Gaps in bathroom stalls. High school sports equal college scholarship. I don't know why that's confusing, but whatever. Okay, that's over. All right, let's see if we can nail this British slang.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
All right, you ready?
I really am. Yeah.
What does sawed off mean? Go away.
Oh, I thought you were guessing first. This isn't fair.
Oh,
Yeah, you guessed first.
I did guess.
Oh,
That's my
I thought
guess.
you said take it away.
No. What does sawed off mean? Go away.
Yeah, like pretty much fuck off.
The fuck
Go
off.
away. Also depends on the like how you're using it, you know.
Yeah.
But usually it's just go away.
All right, your turn. Which one of these is a roser? So it's showing a man stealing a TV, a cook,
Okay.
a police officer, and a construction worker. Which one is a roser?
I don't know. I've never heard that one.
Roser.
What was it again?
It's a man. Here, actually, let me do this. There we go. Can you see it?
Hey, yeah, okay.
Okay. So which one is a roser out of these four?
I would say the burglar.
It's a police officer.
Oh, I never heard him ever call him that ever.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right. What is a bloke?
Oh, that's easy.
It's a man, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That Frederick is a wonderful bloke. Choose the bog roll. So we got an AT.
Toilet paper.
Hold on. Not everyone watches on YouTube. Give me a second. So choose the bog roll. So we got a log, an AT wheeler, cinnamon buns, and toilet paper.
Toilet paper.
The fuck? Bog roll?
Yep.
So weird. How do you feel when you're chuffed? Irritated, right?
Yes. Josh came in, so I muted it so the dogs didn't just
Oh,
kill
okay.
everybody's eardrums.
No, it's wrong.
Wait, what did I say?
You said irritated.
Oh no! Damn it.
It means to be
Yes.
pleased.
Yes.
How would you describe someone who is dishy? Attractive, gossipy, obnoxious, or drunk?
These are all terms that I feel like are younger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I haven't really seen any. So dishy, I would say gossipy.
I would say that too.
Yeah.
Attractive?
What?
Wow, he is so dishy. Get the fuck
I
out
have
of here.
never heard half these terms, even on like the shows we watch. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like I've never heard them say any of this.
Where would you go for a kip? They're showing like a Starbucksy place, a hospital, a pub, and a bedroom. Where would you go for a kip?
Bedroom means nap.
What? I can't hear you now.
Bedroom, it means nap.
Okay, there we go. If you are pissed, you are drunk. I know that one.
Yeah, because
Which,
we were pissed a lot.
yeah. Which one of these is not a word for idiot? Pillock, twit, tosser, minger.
Well, I know twit is. I know tosser. Well, tosser is, but it might mean something else. I'd say the first one.
Pillock.
Oh man.
Minger.
Oh, that's right. Okay. I have to like sit there once I hear it, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I remember him saying something like that. You know what I mean? Like my conversations come back up.
Yeah, okay, real quick, I'm gonna pause the podcast. You are very underwatery.
Yeah, I don't. He
Oh,
took
now
the
you're
dogs
fine.
in the room. Okay.
Now you're
I was
fine.
gonna say he took the dogs in the room for me, so
Okay,
it'll
I'm
be
paused.
quiet. Okay.
Which would you use to describe good food? Numpty, scrummy, spawny, or jaxy?
I would say either numpty or scrummy. I've never heard this. I would say
I do
scrummy.
numpty. Oh, what's
Yeah,
scrummy?
scrummy. Yeah, like
Oh.
scrumdiddlyumptious.
Oh, okay. What does snogging mean? Kissing?
You know what this? Yeah, you know
Yeah.
this one.
Oh, I don't want to see that. What the All right, that was it.
Oh, all right.
But you have one, right?
Yeah, I just can't find my screen. There we go. I got confused. All right, hold on.
Well, it got
All right.
really dark in here.
I
Let me
know. Oh
open
my god,
Google
what
back up.
happened?
My other screen
Uh,
wasn't showing anything.
Here, how do I do that? Do you want me to do that
Yeah,
too, or
hit
just
share
read?
screen,
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
and then just select the tab that you'll be on.
Oh, host disabled. Partition screen sharing.
Hang on. Here you go. Try now.
There we go. And then this one. Sorry, guys, you're gonna learn with us. All right.
What
Okay.
the hell?
Let's make this big. All right. So, what is a John Hancock? I can't say that here. A signature, a photograph, or a terrible car.
It's a signature.
Yes, it is. All right.
Do you want to give them a little tidbit on it?
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
it-
Go ahead.
No, I mean go up. It gave you a tidbit on it.
Oh. John Hancock was a man from Massachusetts who was among those who signed the Declaration of Independence. He is noted for many things, among him his rather large flamboyant signature. Thus, affixing one's John Hancock to something means to sign it. Fun. I didn't even see that. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Ankle biters. Sound dangerous. What are they? Tiny dogs, bed bugs, children, or badly housebroken cats?
Tiny dogs. Tiny dogs are children.
What?
That is
We
not what
never
ankle biters
called,
mean.
you know, jokingly, I was going to say children, but I've never called a child an ankle biter before.
It's always like chihuahuas and like.
How are we getting
Northeast.
American slang
What the
wrong?
hell is this?
So anyway, it's saying wrong answer. An expression that sounds simultaneously passive-aggressive and aggressive-aggressive. What? Did I read that right? Okay.
Yeah.
Ankle biter is one of many strange American slang terms for children, including rug ape, crumb crusher, and rugrat.
That's not right.
I've never heard. I
Never
just want to
heard of
say
that.
I've never heard any of those terms before in
You've
my
never
life.
heard of rugrat?
No. I have, but I mean, like, besides rugrat, though, for the rest of that, like,
Rug
ankle
ape,
biter
crumb
and all
crusher.
that. Yeah.
Ankle biters for tiny dogs.
Yeah, that doesn't make
Get out.
sense. Who would you be if you were called a carpetbagger, an politician, a homeless person, a child, or a hotshot?
Carpetbagger. I think it's a politician. Because you're bagging your carpet. I don't fucking know.
Hey, you got it right. It's a slang idiom that goes back to America in the 1800s. The traditional meaning is a politician who moves from place to place looking for a district that will elect them. But more recently, it can mean mean any sort of political opportunism. I couldn't read there for a second. All right, this one. Is it good to have bought the farm? Yes, because then you have a farm. No, because farms smell funny. Yes, because it's a metaphorical and means that you've done well. Or no, because it's metaphorical and means that you've really messed up.
Hang on, let me try to hear this in a... So you bought the farm? You bought the farm.
It's
Oh,
negative.
so you've bought the farm.
Yeah.
Yeah, farm's
Oh, hey,
negative.
you bought the farm? Like, that doesn't
Yeah,
sound
you
right,
bought
so
the
no.
farm? Yeah.
Hey, early days of the U.S. Air Force. It originally meant buying the farm was to crash and presumably die. Oh,
Okay.
okay. Now it just is different kinds of failure or death.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What does it mean to hit the books? We're just gonna miss it.
Yeah, to
It's
study.
to study. That's
I gotta
easy.
hit the books.
Yeah, that's an obvious one. Bailing is an odd verb. What do you think it means? Fix a problem, leave suddenly, steal, or pay.
Leave.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bail.
Yeah, that's all. I didn't want to read out, like, because that's kind of obvious too. Like, sorry to bail. you
Yeah.
know. Some people would love some tea while others hurl it. What do you think it is? Insults, truth, social isolation, or all the above?
I think it's all the above.
It's definitely. Oh, no,
it's
it's
just
just
truth?
truth. Yeah.
Tea can have some insults though.
See, that is what, because when you say, oh, let's spill the tea, that's usually gossip. And yeah, that's truth, but it's usually like insults and
Yeah.
so, but it's not social isolation.
Oh, so maybe that's why, yeah.
Yeah. T for truth, though. That's what they
Yeah.
were going with that. Swag is an odd term. What does it mean? Free stuff, attitude, a state of coolness, all the above.
I think all the above.
Hey,
Yeah.
we're not using that wrong. It was all the above. Should you take advice from a Monday morning quarterback?
No.
No. Yay.
So
Go ahead.
So basically, if you hear Monday morning quarterback, for those of you who don't live in America, football's on Sundays. Okay, so if you hear Monday quarterback, it's just like there's a reason they didn't play, and it's just like
Yeah.
you suck, you suck.
Yeah.
You're a
No,
Monday
that's-
morning quarterback. You don't even have what it takes to play on football.
Yeah, so take that.
You can't even play Sunday football.
Oh,
Get out.
boy. Here you go. Yeet. Do you know what it means?
It means to throw something.
Hey, suddenly shout or to physically throw something. Yeah, we're going to move on. Nobody cares. What does it mean to hit the bricks? To suffer sudden misfortune. No, I'm just kidding. To go on strike, to look for a job, to undergo extensive reconstructive surgery.
Every time I've heard it, it's to look for a job.
That's what I've heard too, but apparently it means picketing or to go on strike. Huh.
Whatever.
Usually we say that though too, where it's just like, all right, I'm gonna hit the bricks, or tell someone to hit the bricks. That means, go away. So that's another
That's
thing.
another one, yeah.
Zonked is an interesting state of being. Can you decode this American slang?
What the hell is zonked?
Exhausted.
My God.
Like, I'm totally zonked. You really didn't know that one?
No, I didn't know that one. It sounds stupid.
Oh. What do you think snow job means? Theft of money, being made over, to being very cool indeed, absurd bragging, or going out to have fun on a Saturday night.
So
I was taking that as doing a lot of coke or something with coke.
snow job. It's a very sexual term.
Snowball. I thought snowball was the sexual term.
No, snow job.
Well, snowball is a sexual term as well.
They're all sexual.
Yeah.
This is a problem with
I
American
don't know.
slang is that everything's sexualized. So snow
Yeah.
job, I would think is absurd bragging maybe, but I don't know.
Yep.
Oh, I did.
Could be linked to another slang expression meaning telling an obvious lie, laying it on thick. Other expressions include jive and fish story.
We haven't used jive since the 1920s, but okay.
I was just gonna say, who the fuck says
Who
jive
the fuck
anymore?
says jive anymore?
Are you gonna explain what snow job means before I move on?
It's when you fuck a snowman.
Really? That's a thing?
Yeah, it's when you go at a snowman.
Ugh. Ugh. I'm done.
Yeah.
I quit. This
It's-
podcast is
it's when
over.
you
I'm
make a
fucking done.
snowman and you make it look, however you want it to look, and then you just go at it.
Ew, dude. Ugh, this sounds awful, but what do you think it means to top yourself? To
put
do
an
better.
end to it
to
all.
put an end to it all. Buy a new hat, get a haircut, or do better next
To
time.
put an end to it. I'm pretty sure. Damn it.
No,
I
it's to do
always say I'm going
better.
to top myself off. And that usually means I'm going to kill myself.
Well,
So,
when you're saying that, it's to off yourself is the expression.
to top yourself, do better next time.
Yeah, like because you're gonna top your.
You're going
Chance.
to top your...
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't feel like talking anymore.
Yeah.
In America, many people go about riding shotgun. What does it mean? Sitting
Passenger
in the
seat.
front seat.
I call shotgun.
Yeah, that one's easy. Can you identify political port? Lies politicians tell, a good relationship, a strong electoral victory, or sweetheart politic deals for one's constitutes.
Political pork. I've heard it. I feel like I've
I'm
heard it
between
once.
these two.
Yeah, lies or sweetheart.
Yep, sweetheart. Yeah, so those are the ones I was. Yeah,
Okay, yeah. So it's
food
when
was kept in barrels.
yeah.
Yeah.
Before Americans had refrigerators, food was kept in barrels. When politicians negotiated for money to be lavished on their districts, it was said to fill the barrels with pork, thus giving birth to pork barrel politics as an expression today. Today, it just is shortened to political pork.
Leave it to Americans.
Fuck
Find
it.
a lazy way around it.
Yeah, right?
What do you think people mean when they say something is for the birds? It is unimportant. It is the height of style. It is fairly impressive, or all of the above.
I think it's unimportant.
Unimportant.
Yeah.
Hey,
Because I know
all
it's
right.
it's not a nice thing to say. Like if you're talking to someone, they go, "Nah, it's for the birds."
Yeah,
Basically, like,
that's
it's for.
yeah.
for the poet.
So their thing was just background on it. Although not totally clear, it appears the origins of this expression came from the days of the horse-drawn carriage in America, where someone to ask what the slurry of manure on the ground was, the answer would be, "It's for the birds." I didn't know that. That's kind of funny, actually.
Yeah.
What is a rain check? This is a hard one. Pay one receives on sick days, a poncho, an excuse, or the promise to try again under better
It's
circumstances.
the promise to try again. I'll take a rain check on that.
Yeah. Businesses use that a lot over here too. Rain checks is what they call them. Some things that are the bomb. What
Here
are
we
they?
go.
Fly, cool, fat, or all of the above?
All the above.
Hey.
Things that are the bomb. They're cool.
Listen,
They
anything
fly.
from the 1990s, we're pretty much gonna get.
That's
so,
what we should do. We should do
yeah.
1990 slang.
Oh my God, yes, we should. We'll finish this one and I'll try to find one.
Yeah, we'll take a break and then.
What would you be doing if you were pounding the pavement? That's what it is.
It's looking for a job. Yeah.
Okay.
Because
So
you're
that's the
walking around
difference.
looking for a
Yeah.
job. Yeah.
All right. What just happened? Okay. In America, what do people mean when they refer to someone as a bricklayer? Someone who works hard and stays out of politics, someone who does not flush after using a public bathroom, someone who frequently misses shots in basketball, or all of the
Can
above.
we talk about this real quick? Hang on.
Yes, we can.
Who the
Yeah,
fuck
go
is
ahead.
all of the above to where it's someone who works hard yet stays out of politics but doesn't flush after using the bathroom and frequently cannot play basketball for their lives?
Yeah. Like
That is crazy.
Watch, it's gonna be all the above for some
I
dumb fucking reason.
Swear. Go for it. Oh my god!
No, how?
All the
That
above?
doesn't make sense.
What? I don't understand.
It's a common usage of this expression is in basketball, but the other two are used as well. The bathroom usage is much less common, as there are much less common, not fucking common at all. I've never heard that before.
Oh my
As there are other more
God.
colorful expressions for the same thing.
What?
Wow. Well, there you go. What does it mean when something is in the ballpark?
All of the above.
It means, all the above. It means that it's within the realm of possibility,
It's in the ballpark.
certain range,
It's in the ballpark.
or fair game.
It's in the ballpark. Like, we do that when we get directions too. We're like, ballpark estimate.
Yeah.
It's probably 5 miles away.
Or
Ballpark
if you're-
estimate. Yeah.
Yeah, or if you're doing like salary, you could be like ballpark estimate is 90 to 95. So like that's a close range.
Yeah.
Every once in a while people go postal. What does that mean? They shoot people. How come this isn't an all the above?
Right?
This one, I would say, so they put mail in a mailbox. They fiercely write lots of letters. They become obsessed with collecting something, or they go berserk in the workplace.
I think it's they go berserk in the workplace.
yeah, that's
No,
what
they've
I would
gone
pick.
postal.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. The expression to go postal means to go on a rampage in the workplace. This can be related to the original meaning or a gentler meaning, such as shouting, a shouting incident, things like that. What does it mean when something is jumping the shark? It has outlived its usefulness. It has overcome incredible odds. It has crossed a difficult environment, or it has finally reached its potential.
So jumping the shark is like the complete obvious, like, wow, the complete opposite of it's in the ballpark.
Yep.
So jumping the shark means like, for example, I'm like, should I leave? This isn't true, but
Yeah.
man, should I leave this job and go for another one, or I'm just gonna jump the shark and do it? It's basically like, fuck it, I'm gonna take a risk.
So this one?
No, I think it's to overcome impossible odds because I jumped the shark and I did it.
No,
It outlived
this one.
its usefulness.
Yep.
Who the fuck uses it
so-
like that though?
Referring to an episode in the waning years of Happy Days, the expression originally meant the point in the life of a television program when the plot has nowhere to go and hasn't tied itself up properly. Thus, must resort to silly stunts to remain in motion. Today, it can mean anything that has outlived its usefulness. I've never heard that before.
I've never heard. Jumping the shark has always been like, I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah, because you're taking a very big risk.
You're
It's
taking
50-50.
a risk. You're jumping
Yeah,
over a shark.
yeah.
I
All
don't
right.
believe that one's real.
I don't think that one's good. Sat in nosebleed seats. What does that mean? I like how they do another sitting in the gods, sitting in the back of an airplane, sitting on the floor, or sitting at a table set aside for children.
It's children.
That's what you think it is?
Yeah, nosebleed.
Oh.
Whatever.
Nosebleed
Wrong.
seats. Like you're like if you have nosebleed seats like at a concert, it means you're like all the way fucking back or up high. Like really bad seats.
Well, if they
Yeah.
said that, like sitting high, that would have
Well,
made
that's
more
what
sense.
sitting in the gods means.
I
But
didn't
they
know what
should
that
have
meant.
said they shouldn't have used in the gods. Like I get their point, but is it a good thing when someone takes the fifth? No.
No.
It is good in the sense of it's good that the possibility exists. It's excellent because it means you're climbing the rankings. It's not good because it means you aren't in first. It's never good because it means you're going to die. I'm sorry,
None
but
of
this is
those.
not what I thought it meant, takes
Taking
the
the
fifth. That means you're
like,
pleading the fifth.
I'm pleading the fifth. Like, I'm shutting up. I plead
All
the
right.
fifth.
Well,
I'm not,
which
I'm not
one do you
talking.
think it is on this?
I'm gonna say it's a good sense. It is good in the sense of it is good that the possibility exists.
That makes no sense either.
There's
Like
no
what?
climb in the ranks. Maybe because you aren't in first, because usually when people plead the fifth, it means that they don't want to.
Nope, you were right the first time.
What?
Yep.
Taking the fifth?
Taking the fifth.
What? Refers? Fucking makes no sense. Refers to taking advantage of one's right against self-incrimination, whatever. Under the Fifth Amendment of the Constitution, as a result, it is fair to assume that any time someone takes the fifth, they are admitting they have committed a crime. But
Yes.
that explanation doesn't say
That
that.
doesn't say that
It
to
is
me. It
good
is
in the
good in the sense of it is good that the what? That doesn't
That
make any
doesn't make
fucking
any
sense.
sense.
All right. That doesn't. That
If
one
they
really
said
pissed
you're
me
hiding
off.
something, then
Yeah,
I'd be
you're
like,
hiding
yeah,
something.
I plead the fifth. I'm gonna shut up.
Or you don't want to talk about it. You know,
Yeah.
go and talk about it. What might an American mean if they say they're Audi 5000?
The fuck has someone said that?
I used to, and my parents did. So that's more like our parents' generation. They'd be like, "All right, I'm Audi 5000."
Probably
So-
all the above, or maybe to leave.
No, it's usually leaving.
Oh, is
so
it?
that's an 80s thing. Yeah, it's just to leave suddenly. But usually they would say it when they're leaving anyways. Like, you know, you're going. So you're like, all right, I'm Audi 5000. You know,
Yeah.
like, yeah. It's a casual goodbye. What would an American mean if they described something as yada, yada, yada? Something unimportant, a nonsense conversation, a long drawn out story in which you may or may not be interested in, or all the above. All the above. How?
How?
No.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That's so
This
stupid. It's
website
saying
is stupid.
Yeah, this is not. This must have not written by an American or someone who is like completely just out of the loop with how we use shit. But okay, so the correct use of yada 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 was it's by Seinfeld, in which the characters made clear that it can never mean something important. The saying was in use for a long time, but this was its major injection in the bloodstream of popular culture.
No,
Jesus, I can't read today.
It in every situation. So you're saying
Yeah.
something important, right? Like, yeah, so I went here and I did yada yada. It's yada yada. Anyways, here's where I am now. So I skipped over shit that's not important in the
Yep.
story.
So first
a nonsense
one.
conversation. So
My story today. I was talking to Max, and you know, and then yada yada yada. So then all of a sudden, these people start yelling because our conversation. I was trying to give you the point of what I was doing, but our conversation didn't matter to the story.
I mean, I guess that goes under something unimportant, but at the same time, you were just having a nonsense conversation. It was like, instead of being like, yeah, he asked me how a day was, I told him my day was, and then he told me how his day was. It's like, you know, we just yada yada. And a long drawn out story in which you may not be interested in. So it's like, you're telling a story, you see people aren't interested, and you go, anyways, yada yada, here's what happened.
Yeah, you get to the point.
So it's all the above.
Yeah,
But whatever.
yeah. So my little example and your examples literally actually fit all of those.
Yeah.
So I don't get it.
Whatever.
Well, I'm glad that we're mad. We're sitting on this. Sorry, guys, we gotta go. Someone or something could be on deck.
On board.
Yeah, just on board.
What? Awaiting
So-
use.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in poor condition, totally destroyed, awaiting use or hard hit. It's awaiting use. If somebody's on deck, they're awaiting use. But I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie, when they say on deck, I thought it was just like in baseball terms. I get where they're coming from, like that they're about to go up. But I thought like, oh yeah, he's on deck. But I was thinking on board, so never mind. Like
they're
if
kinda the
somebody's
same thing
ready,
now.
yeah. So,
Here we go.
in America, some are born on third base. What meaning do you ascribe to this? Benefiting
all
from
of-
nepotism, born wealthy, very lucky, or all of the above.
So third base is the closest to home plate. So if someone is born on third base, it means they are the closest to reaching success for doing nothing.
Yeah,
Absolutely nothing.
yeah, like Trump's kids or the Kardashians.
Yep. We're self-made millionaires. No, you were born
No,
on
you're
third
not.
base.
Yeah.
You were born ahead of everybody else. So fuck off.
A bullpen is a bar in Glens Falls. A bullpen is a slightly older term used in American slang. What does it mean? Shared office cubicles, holding cells, a group of. So I can't say that word.
Simultaneous romantic
Thank
partners.
you. I can't get it out.
Bullpen. Gotta go to the bullpen. It's office, I think.
You want me to do bullpen?
Yeah.
Or, I mean, office?
cubicles, yeah.
All the above.
How?
Holding cells are called bullpens because bull is an old expression for police officers. Open plan offices, they used to resemble holding cells, which were called bullpens. And more recently, having a rotation, as in baseball, of romantic partners is sometimes called a bullpen.
I'm done
Never
with this.
heard that.
I'm done
Yep.
with this.
Never heard that. Keeper is a wonderful American slang word. Can you unearth this well-kept meaning?
Yeah, it's an ideal romantic partner. A keeper. You got a keeper.
Yeah.
Got a
it's
keeper.
easy. Netflix and chill.
No.
But I just want to say, calming down, wasting time at work, going home to be intimate with a partner, or falling asleep in front of the television.
Being intimate.
Well, it's supposed to be an intimate thing, but now when we say, all right, I'm going to go home and Netflix and chill, it's also to say we're going to fall asleep in front of Netflix.
Yeah. It's basically like, I'm going to do nothing but do Netflix.
Playing hooky.
Avoiding,
That one is
avoiding work or school.
I just want this
hooky.
one to be done
Yeah, I want
now
this movie
because,
over.
like, yeah,
This is stupid.
whack.
The state of uncoolness.
State of uncoolness.
Yo, that's whack.
There we go. We got 71. You got 25 out of 35. You scored better than 81% of quiz takers.
The average is 59%, which tells you this quiz is stupid.
Yeah, because most Americans would have gotten this quiz
All
just
right,
fine.
Listen, we're going to take a break, and then we're going to do 90s slang because that's what everyone still uses.
Yeah.
So,
I'm looking it up now.
all right, yeah, so we're going to cut to a break, and we will see you guys in a bit.
All right,
Let's
ahead.
go. Can you complete these slang phrases from the 90s? Let's go.
By Lord Lupus.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
all right.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay. Let's start simple. Do you think you're all that
In a bag of chips.
chips?
Do you think you're all that in a bag of chips? Get out of
No.
here.
Get out of here with that.
I know.
shit.
I don't know why that's there, but it was so fun to say. Do you think you're all that in a bag of chips? Get out.
Dude, I still use that
I
shit
do.
to
You're
this
all
day.
that in a bag of chips.
Oh my god, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Because you can use it as an insult or be like, man, he's all that and a bag of
And
chips.
a bag of
you know what I
chips.
mean?
Mhm.
Like, when you were done listening, you tell someone to talk to the hand.
Talk to the hand. Talk to the hand.
That was so big. If your friend is acting like a complete idiot, you might call him a fart knocker. Fart knocker, fart flip, or fart burp.
It's a fart knocker.
I just thought fart
It's from
was
Beavis
funny.
and Butthead.
Yep. This might be a great nickname for a very close friend. Home
Skillet.
or skillet.
I think it's
I
home
would
skillet.
say
It's home skillet, dude. It's home skillet. I got it right. Yo, you're my home skillet.
we got 100%. I'm just saying that right now because I was just being a dick and picked the wrong one. I'm blank. Something you say when you're leaving.
I'm outie.
I'm outie.
I'm outie. I'm out.
Here's another thing you might say as you're leaving. I'm later's outie. Oh, right here.
I'm out.
But it's 5,000.
Audi 500.
Yeah, but it's
It's
5,000.
5,000, yeah.
Dicks. Oh, it's the same goddamn website.
Oh my god.
I just realized that. All right. When you're losing your mind, you were going.
On a trip. No, wait.
Nah.
Postal.
Yeah, okay. I was going to say postal as well. Cut it
out.
out.
That's from Full House.
Full house, Joey.
Cut it out.
Finish this.
Exclamation.
Oh, snap.
Oh, snap.
Could be whack, too, but that's just when
Oh,
you're
snap.
surprised. So.
Oh, flap. Oh, whack. Oh,
Oh,
shack.
flap. When you wanted someone to back off, you might have said back off, step off, whip off, or check off.
Step off.
Step off.
Step off.
If you needed details, you'd probably ask someone, what's the
411.
news? 911, 411, or deets.
Oh, maybe it's deets.
all
but
of those.
Yeah, it's
though.
all those.
All those.
But
But
411
yeah.
was the most popular.
Yep. To show someone encouragement, you'd say, you blink, girl.
You go, girl.
You live, girl.
You set, girl. You go, girl is the correct answer.
I'm going to start saying, you live, girl. If you wanted to tell someone that they're cray cray, you'd say
You trippin'.
Trippin'.
You tripping. I'm having so much
You
fun with this one.
crazin'.
You
I
slipping.
This car is blank awesome is one way to tell somebody they have a very awesome car in the 90s.
This car is hella awesome.
Hella, yeah.
Hella.
This car is neat awesome.
This car is hella awesome. I still use that so much.
We still use that. When you wanted to say something was the opposite of what you just said, you'd say
Not.
not.
Be like, yo, you looking pretty fly today. Not.
Not.
Yo, you all talking a bag of chips. Not.
If your friend is mad at you, you might tell them to stop acting so
Salty. Yo, stop acting so salty.
You might say, "That's my name," blank, when someone called for you by name.
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
Don't wear it out.
Don't wear it out.
People would say this when they were way too young to say it. Back in the day.
Back in the day.
I still say that shit,
too.
and I'm only 31. That bathing suit is totally
Blank
banging.
would be something you say to someone who had a really awesome bathing suit on, or they look really hot in it. Yo, you look banging.
Yeah.
Darren says that all the time. My stepdad goes, "Yo, that's banging." Like,
I know. I love when he
the
says that,
time.
though.
He's stuck in the 90s, and I love it.
This was a great way to say in your face in the 90s. Blank ya.
Booyah. Booyah.
I'm trying to let you answer, too, because I know you're excited about this.
I am.
If you messed up something, you'd probably say this. My
bad.
My oopsie.
My oopsie. Oh, you skipped some.
Did I?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. Oh. Okay, it just looked like you scroll past like 3 of them on my screen.
When you wanted to acknowledge someone for their help, you'd give them a mad
Props.
Yeah.
Dude, I give you mad props.
mad shout out.
Mad shout out.
When something was awesome in the 90s, it was really
Sweet. It was really sweet.
Your blank was the best comeback of the 1990s.
Your mom.
Your mom. We still say that
We
shit.
do.
If someone you weren't interested in tried to get a date with you, you might respond with
As if.
if.
As if.
When you were about to dump your boyfriend, you were going to kick him to the
Curb.
There you
Kick
go.
him to the curb.
I still tell you to do that to this day. I'm like, kick him to the fucking curb.
Kick him to the curb. Darren said that to me. He's like, kick him to the curb.
Yep. He's such a blank. What a great way to describe a man with no job, money, or class. Scrub.
He's such a
TLC
scrub.
literally told us about them.
Yeah.
When you wanted to ask someone how they were doing, you'd ask, "How goes it? Sup? Have you eaten? Will you marry me?"
Well, it's sup. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Sup.
Yeah.
Will you marry me?
Yeah, it's good. Hey, will you marry me? All right, cool. If you were totally blank, it meant that you were feeling off and freaking out.
Bugging.
Bugging.
I'm totally bugging. I said that to you the other day.
Yeah,
It's like,
I know
dude,
you
I'm
did.
bugging out.
Your rich friends were making blank money.
Mad money. Your rich friends are making mad money. I'm pretty
I still say
fly
that.
for a white guy.
Come on, let me pick it. All right. When someone told the story with dialogue, it would go like this. And then she was blank, like, no way.
And then she was all like, no way.
Jesus Christ.
I say this shit.
I'm so proud of you.
I say this
I know.
shit
You still
to
say
this
this
day,
shit all the
so I
time.
know.
She was bout it.
Oh, fuck, hang on. It's either scout it or shout it. I've said both. I think it's scout it.
Oh.
It was bout it?
Yeah, so I think they screwed up again. We're still at 100, though.
Oh, okay.
Because I think they meant to say she was bout it means about it.
Oh.
And they screwed up the spelling. So
Okay.
that's not your fault. If you're joking, you're just
Clowning?
blinking around.
You're just clowning. I'm just
You're
clowning.
tripping. I'm going to have my friend come over to my
Crib.
Yep.
Come over to my crib.
94, but we actually got 100.
Can we do
because
another
two of
one?
those were fucked up.
This is fun. Come on, one more. That went really fast.
Let me see what other one was on there.
I can't believe, like, I never knew how much 90s slang terms
Let's try this one.
that, like, I still use to this day.
Right. Hold on, let me see.
We have 2 minutes.
Quick, go. Answer 1 meant the same thing it does now. Someone who is a failure. Think first verse of All Star. Yeah, we're not doing this one. I don't understand it. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't like being timed. Get out of here.
Yeah, no. Yeah, they're all just songs and stuff. Let me do. Here, we'll use this one. 20 terms. It's not a quiz, but 20 terms.
That
We'll see if you use them.
okay, so the whole thing is 20 slang terms from the 1990s no one uses anymore, and I'm pretty sure we do. So let's see.
All that in a bag of chips.
I still say that. You're all that in a
Yep.
bag of chips.
Kick up to the curb.
Still say it.
Home skillet. I still say that all
yeah.
the time.
What's going on, home skillet?
Talk to the hand. I really don't say
I don't
that anymore.
say that anymore.
Yeah.
Actually, if I'm pissed, I will. I'll be like, whatever, talk to the hand, bro. Like, I'll
Yeah.
be pissed. It's more of like, stop fucking talking. Like,
Yeah. Now it is.
Now it
yeah.
is.
As if no one really says that
I do.
anymore either. Like once in a very great while I will, but yeah, I don't really use it as much.
I use it
Booyah.
all the time. Someone comes up to me and
Booyah.
goes, hey, do you think you could do this? I'll be like, "Pff, as if. Like, I use it all the time.
Booyah is the other one. I'll say it once in a while. I still do.
I say it
randomly.
constant, like, booyah.
Yeah. Scrub.
Actually, a fun story real quick. When I used to
Yeah.
work at Stewart's Warehouse, if I got something to like, because we had to work on pipes and everything because chemical would go through, I would, every time I would be made fun of because every time I would like get it perfectly and snug and get the clamp, I'd go booyah. And people would laugh at me. And I'm like, what? And they're like, nothing. It's just funny how you say booyah all the time. And I'm like, yeah, because fucking booyah. I got it.
Yeah, because booyah. What else am I
Booyah.
supposed to say?
Like,
Nail it. Scrub. I use
no
it mostly
scrub.
because of TLC.
Not.
Not.
I don't think I use that one anymore because it's more like
Yeah,
rude.
I don't. Yeah. Fart knocker. I still call people that sometimes.
Yeah, it's basically just, look at that loser. Oh, fart knocker.
What is that, Monet?
Monet. He's a total Monet. Someone or something
Oh,
seems
yes,
attractive.
okay.
Unattractive.
I have
yeah.
never said that. Yeah, I've never said
Someone
that.
or something
you actually
seems
think he's hot?
attractive from a distance, but when you get up closer, it's a hot mess. We just say hot mess. So we go, look at that hot mess.
They say that in Clueless. She goes, "Oh, total Monet." Like that's what she. Okay, now I get what she's
Yeah,
talking
but
about.
so the other term
yeah.
was hot mess, and that kind of took off quicker than Monet because it just was.
I say hot mess a lot.
Yeah, you're a hot mess. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all it means.
Yeah.
I
My dad still says that.
I say it all the time. I go,
Yeah, my dad says it all the time. Crunk. I don't really say that.
You don't say
Like,
crunk?
don't come till at least midnight. That's when the party gets crunk. I mean, when we would talk about our parties, we would say it, but
Yeah, we'd be like,
that's
yo,
the
it's
only
gonna get
time I ever
crunk
use it.
tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. I say that
Yeah,
constantly.
whatever.
Fly. Don't really.
I always
don't
say it.
that.
Yeah, I'm looking pretty fly. Like,
Yeah, that's true. You do say that a lot, actually.
Hella.
I say that a lot.
dude, I look hella good.
Yeah, you and I say that a lot.
Getting jiggy with it.
I don't say that.
My stepdad does. He goes, "Yo, I'm gonna get jiggy with it,"
Oh God.
and it's from Will Smith's "Getting Jiggy with It."
Yeah.
So just listen to Will Smith's "Jiggy."
Sup.
Yeah.
Still say that. Yeah. Bugging out. We do say that actually.
Yeah.
Thinking about it, we do say that a lot.
Like,
and
dude, I'm
sometimes
bugging
we're
out.
usually talking about like that, or we're talking about like our games too. We're just like, yo, this is bugging out, and like,
Yeah. Oh, so that's also so a lot of people say like, oh, it's called, yo, this game's buggy, and it's from like that guy who got a moth trapped in his computer. So
Yeah.
he found a bug in his computer. But really, like, that's not where, oh man, this game's bugging out. That's not from the moth thing, it's from the 90s.
yeah,
It's, dude, this
Yeah.
game's bugging out, meaning like this game's freaking out. So I just want to clear that up for all you Gen Z
Oh.
people out there.
yeah. Like you and I know what we're talking about, but
Yeah.
no one else does. Open up a can of whoop
Whoop
ass.
ass. I'm gonna open a can of fucking
Yeah.
whoop ass. Dude,
He broke my Game Boy, so I'm about to open up a can on him.
Jesus. I think I still say that. I'm be like, yo, I'm about to open a can of whoop ass. Or I say, I'm
Yeah.
gonna whoop your ass. It's kind of like the
Yeah.
same thing.
Same thing, just leaving out some words. You go, girl. I do it jokingly with my mom or
Yeah.
some people sometimes, like, but I don't really
I
say
say
it a lot.
it, and this is probably gonna piss a lot of people
Oh,
off.
that's it.
I say it when I'm very uninterested in what you're telling me. I go, "You go, girl."
Yeah, like you go,
You go, girl.
girlfriend. Yeah,
Like, and I said to him, and I'm like, "You go, girl. Yeah, you
yeah,
do your
you
thing.
know.
You go."
Yeah. That's usually what I'll say too, to act like I'm listening, but I'm not. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah, it's
you
like
did it. You go,
did
girl.
it. Yeah, good job.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Hey.
You get it, girl. You go, girl. All right. So that's it for this
Uh-oh.
podcast.
Look, my mom. Can you see that?
Hold it. Cruel
No,
life
it's all-
giver. No, I was reading
Yeah.
it. Bring it back.
It just says bring drinks. I have water and almond milk.
Say, can I bring Leah?
I'm gonna be like, because that's her like nice way of being like, for me to text back to say when I'm coming over, instead of her going, hey, where are you? She'll be like, oh, bring drinks. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, knowing that I only drink water anyways, but she'll be like, bring drinks, and that's kind of like, yeah, okay, I'm on my way.
Yeah. I should text her, be like, I'm on my way, mommy.
She'll be like, yeah, I'll bring my own drink.
I'll bring drinks.
If we have leftovers, I'll drop some off too.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know what she's making, but if there are leftovers, which if it's stuffed shells, I'll tell you right now, there's not going to be leftovers because I will eat until I'm going to puke or my stomach rips.
Well, tell her Leah's hungry.
I will. I'll save you one shell.
One shell and a little
One
itty
shell.
bit of meatloaf. I'll just
Yes.
stick on top, eat, and I'll be like,
And then just a tiny little like crumb just to put like a little cherry on top of the shell. And I'll be like, here you go, Dick. Bye.
hey, dude, you're my home skillet.
I got you, home skillet.
All right, thanks for tuning in to
God.
this episode of the Air 44 podcast. We were just goofing around this time. I
Yeah.
had fun with the slang though. That one quiz, I wanted to punch through.
I
a
don't
wall.
like that site though, because in that one, the one English one, those are like either I don't know, like different people.
Yeah,
areas
we'll have to
that they're
get
using
like
that, or
Jacob
older.
on here and be like, okay,
Yeah.
ask us questions, and then
Yeah.
like we'll ask him.
We should quiz him
Yeah.
on the English one and see if he gets it. You know what I mean? Just to see like if he would understand half of that, or you should ask him just to see if it's like a common expression or not, because I have not heard that.
I no.
So yeah.
But yeah, so we upload every Thursday on SoundCloud, Spotify, Spreaker, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, and so much more. Just look up the Era 44 podcast, and we will be here. Yeah, dancing out. All right, we will see you guys next Thursday. Well, I guess
Yeah.
this Thursday, but next Thursday.
Yeah.
Guys, next time. Peace out.
All right. Bye.